So I picked up this English businessman looking guy.
You Uber?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
He didn't seem like the type that would want to deal with my dumb little project. But I decided to ask him anyways, and it seemed really, really unconvincing looking back at the footage.
Well, hey, if you're interested in being in my Uber project, I do this thing where I ask people questions.
Okay.
I don't know if you'd be interested. I have a camera up here.
It's like I gave up before I even asked the question. For some reason, there was just no doubt in my mind that this guy was going to say no. And I actually assumed he meant no when he said yes.
I'm fine.
All right, no problem.
Make more money, I'm good for it.
If you make more money?
If you make more money,
What do you mean?
it doesn't cost me anything.
Oh, so you're down?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well,
Looking back, it's interesting to see how he reacted this way. He said, if you make more money, I'm good with it. It doesn't cost me anything. It shows me that he really does mean what he says later in our conversation.
where are you from?
I'm from a place called Leicester.
Leicester, England. Cool, man.
Where are you from?
I lived here until I was about 14, moved over to the West Coast, California, and just got back here after being gone for,
So you lost your southern accent because you have a California accent?
Do I have a Californian accent?
Yeah.
I guess I do a little bit, huh?
I think I'm more southern than you are.
Culturally.
Culturally, you're like not southern.
What do you think I'm a California kid now?
Yeah.
Do you feel those vibes, those West Coast
Yeah.
vibes? Okay.
Your life is shaped by your teenage years. I'll always be from England. You'll
Right.
always be from California. What do you do here of Nuba?
I go to school. Last year I went to Hawaii. I worked on a bunch of farms and traveled around, just
Yeah.
kind of figuring things out. I mean,
West Coast dude trying to figure things out, being cool and hipster. That's you. Like I can read people like a book. That's my job. Sales manager there.
right.
So I have to read these people.
Yeah, of course.
If we get Californians, we know we haven't got a shot.
Why is that?
Because they're never going to buy anything.
We're cheap? Is that the
No,
stereotype?
you're just like too smart. Like looking for dumbass rednecks. Let me ask you a question. What are you
Go
doing
for it.
Uber? Like, what would you like to do?
There's a lot of things. I'd like to help people in some way. I'm a helper. I get a lot of purpose from that kind
How
of
old
stuff.
are you?
22.
So millennials,
Yeah.
Millennials are all about. They're not about that thing that the parents are about.
Yeah, not
They're
at
all
all.
about like caring, sharing, wanting to do something important in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Achieving
like I'm-
something for
Exactly.
the benefit of society.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
Right.
Got it all figured out.
Who would you like to vote for if they were on the ticket?
Oh, you know who I would. You don't even have to ask that
I
question.
know. Here's the thing, Bernie Sanders is for all those idealist 20-somethings that don't understand the world. Because it's what you want. It's what everybody wants. When I was like your age, that's what I wanted. So here's the thing, socially, I'm a complete liberal.
Right.
Economically, I'm a complete conservative. I don't care about people's bedrooms,
Right.
people's sexual orientation, people's drug-taking habits. I don't care about any of that stuff. So obviously, socially, I'm completely liberal. Economically, I want people to get off their ass and do something.
Yeah.
So, like, half of me loves Hillary and half of me loves Trump. But if I had to choose between Trump and Bernie, I would choose Trump because it's like we've got to deal in the real world.
Yeah.
But like young people, millennials, love idealism.
We do.
And I love that you do, because you said there's a quote. If you're not an idealist at 20, you don't have a heart. If you're not pragmatist at 50, you don't have a brain. So you
Very
have to
true.
be an idealist when you're young, but then when you get older, you realise that, you know what, this shit don't work. I know, it's difficult. I mean, my hope in America is based on young people. Not like homophobic, they're not racist, they're progressive in a social sense. The only thing that I don't like is that, like, you know what, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. So when you start promising people free education, free healthcare, free everything, don't get me wrong, I'm against US healthcare system. But my point is like economics, but they have the right aspirations.
Yeah. We are
What-
passionate. We're very passionate. group
About
of
being
people.
treated equality. You
Yeah.
have to understand, like, be a little pragmatic, but don't lose your idealism.
Yeah. I think we have to find the balance for sure.
Yes.
My English friend here has a very good point. We have to live in the real world. I think that's the biggest argument against Bernie Sanders. What he wants is a fantasy. It's why we love him as millennials so much. He stands for all the things that people want in the world. It's what my friend here said he wanted. Just kind of funny. It seems like he's almost a bit conflicted. He understands that what Bernie wants is what is best, but it's not how the world works. I think it's important to be practical. I don't think Trump is the answer, nor do I think Hillary is the answer, but I can understand why people would want to vote for Trump. He's an asshole. He's a business guy. He understands the capitalist world that we live in. Bernie may not be the most practical choice because what he wants to do may seem unobtainable. Maybe we're at the point right now where we can't elect a Bernie Sanders. But I think all the support that Bernie got does say something. We may not be ready now, but maybe by the next election or the election after, we'll be ready for someone so radically for equality. Why not work towards a perfect world? We can dream. We can dream until we realize that this shit don't work. That this is not how the real world is. That equality is bullshit. Eventually a generation will come where they can actually achieve those things. I guess that just isn't our generation. Not now anyways. I think if we keep dreaming, we will go places. So good luck to everyone in the real world. Thanks for watching.